Well, God bless you. This is Pastor Ken coming to you with just a word. Matthew 10 and 28 tells us, "Fear not him who can destroy just the body, but fear him that have power to destroy the body and the soul." The virus, pandemic, COVID-19 that we're dealing with can only destroy the body, possibly, but it cannot destroy your soul, because you have a soul and you have a spirit and you live in a body. Let me say that again. Man is made up of three parts: body, soul, and spirit. Fear not him or that which can destroy the body, but fear him that can destroy both the body and the soul. I want to encourage you today, beloved, on this beautiful Saturday morning, that God has got you. He's always had you. Even when you didn't even know he was there, he was always there. Even when you wasn't even thinking about him, even when you were in sin, doing your thing, when I was in sin, when we were all in the world doing our thing, God still had us in mind. And so we are not to fear, but we are to walk in faith. We are to walk in hope, because God is our only true hope. If in this life we have only hope, the Word of God says we are most miserable. My hope is not in man. My hope is not in a cure or a vaccine or some sort of magic bullet, but my hope is in Jesus Christ, is in the Lord. And we are getting through this. We are getting through this. God brought us to it. We're getting through it. But I just want you to walk in love today. Walk in hope. Walk in peace, knowing that God's got you. He's got your family. He's got your children. And if you're blessed enough like I am to have grandchildren, he's got your grandchildren as well. Fear only God, not man. Walk in love. Let the power of God work in you and through you. And if you don't have the power of God in your life, seek him. Ask him to fill you with his presence and with his power, and he will do it. The two things that we're dealing with, and many people are dealing with today, is fear and anger. Fear of the unknown, fear of what may or may not happen. And anger because we're angry at what's been going on. We're angry at the enemy, angry at others, angry because of things that may or may not have been going right. But I want to encourage you today that things could always be just a little bit worse. And I want to just let you know, be of good courage. Don't allow the enemy to take you there. Don't allow him to drive you. Don't allow him to control your emotions. When you take control and authority over your emotions, you become a very powerful individual. Take your emotions out of the situation and think clearly, think logically, think sanely. Don't allow people to drive you and to drive you into fear and into being angry all the time. It's okay to be angry sometime, but don't allow yourself to be driven every day by fear and anger. The enemy wants to control us. He wants to drive us. He wants us to go from one extreme to the other, from wall to wall. Fear, anger, frustration, aggravation, worry, stress. All of those are killers, silent killers, public killers, things that can kill you just as much as any virus could. But when you learn to rest in God, when you learn to relax in him and allow him to do it, allow him to work through you, allow him to bring in your substance. He knows what you need. He knows exactly what you need. Trust God. Relax today. It's Saturday. And if you have the blessing to be off and to be home, relax. Don't get caught up in everything, and turn that stressor off, that television off. It's nothing but fear and stress that's on there, a lot of those channels. Most of that stuff was designed by the kingdom of darkness anyway, to keep us in fear and worry and stress and anger. It pulls on our emotions. Turn that off. Get in God's presence. Pray. Seek the Lord. You got another week coming. You made it to today. Long, hot week. You made it to Saturday. You know, some people didn't even wake up this morning. Some people are being buried as we speak. But you are here. You're amongst the land of the living. That's enough right there to give God thanks for. That's enough right there to give him the glory and to be thankful for and to bless his wonderful name. If it had not been for the Lord on your side and on my side, where would we be? Be encouraged today. God bless you. I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. This is Pastor Ken coming to you again. Enjoy your Saturday and relax, rest in God, and do not fear.